Radio. Of course, England crashed out the World Cup on Saturday, losing 2-1 to reigning champions France. Benty, before we go to the phone lines, any positives from Southgate's side? And also, what was your favourite moment from the Three Lions campaign? I've picked mine. What was your favourite moment?
I think mine was obviously in the first game, Jude Bellingham getting the goal, the first goal for England. What a performance from him, by the way. He's someone who's kind of enhanced his stock in this World Cup because he's been absolutely superb from start to finish. Hungry, the energy that he showed, creativity, no fear. When you look at future England captains after Harry Kane, it wouldn't surprise me if he's at the top of the list. But that first goal against Iran, for me, is probably the standout moment for me. My
favourite England moment was the goal involving him, the breakaway goal against Senegal, picks up the ball on the edge of the area, runs
the balance,
3/4, passes it to Foden, knocks it back to Kane, smashed it in. That was great.
Yeah.
Just going back to Jude Bellingham, does it come down to a bidding war, or how much? For argument's sake, Liverpool look like they're the favourites. If Liverpool say we've only got 120 million, and let's say another side, let's say Man United or Real Madrid, go, well, he's 150. What happens then?
Well, no, if he doesn't want to go, he won't leave. Like, if he's got his heart set on going to Liverpool, and I don't know if he has, if he has, and
so Dortmund would take 30 million less, would they?
Yeah, because it's better than nothing. Because he'll go, I'll just stay. If he doesn't want to go to United or Real Madrid, even if they're bidding 150 because he wants to go to Liverpool, he's not just going to go just for the sake of extra 30 million because he's not getting that.
Okay, let's go to the phone lines. 03717223344. Let's speak to James, a West Ham fan. Hello, Jimmy.
Hello, mate. How you doing, bro? You good?
I'm good. I'm very well. How are you?
I'm all right, mate. You're not too bad. Not too bad.
What would you like to say, James?
Right. When they brought in Jack Grealish on the 98th minute, right, that was only to give him game time.
And Stones was injured, wasn't he? Stones got injured.
Yeah, but I mean, if you think about it, I mean, there's no way we were going to win. I mean, I was gutted, but at the end of the day, I can't turn around and say, they played rubbish or anything like that because they went out and they played a good game against France.
James, sorry. Were you giving me the reason why Grealish has come on 90 plus 8?
Yeah, it's just supposed to give him game time.
To give who game time?
Jack.
Give Jack Grealish game time.
What's the purpose of that? What does he need game time for? 1 minute?
Well, I mean, he's put him onto the pitch, isn't he?
Yeah, no, I know he's put him on the pitch, but what's the purpose of giving Jack Grealish 1 minute in a World Cup quarter final?
There was no reason for him to go on, for 1 minute.
No, that's my point.
No, but somebody had to come on because John Stones got injured. So somebody had to come on.
I know. Well, why didn't he put someone on who hasn't played any part of the games or any part of the games anyway? I mean, who hasn't played a part of the game? Who hasn't played any game time for the England squad? But Jack Grealish has.
I know, but thanks for your call, James. My point is, right, is Jack Grealish coming on for 1 minute. What's the point of that? If you're going to bring Jack Grealish on, right, I know what you're saying about Stones, I get that. But if Jack Grealish is coming off the bench, you bring him on 70, 75.
But obviously, he wasn't going to bring... If Stones hadn't got injured,
I know.
He wouldn't have come on.
I know. But
which is bonkers.
Let's go to Cornelius, a Swansea fan. Hello, Cornelius.
Good name.
Morning. Afternoon, guys. Sorry, morning.
Good name, that.
How are you, Cornelius?
Yeah, very, very good. I'm listening to the discussions on the radio show today, and a question I'd like to ask you guys is that I noticed in the, obviously during the World Cup, Oliver Giroud got subbed for France. Morata got substituted for Spain. And yet, for some reason, Harry Kane is never substituted. The substitutes that England bring on are the same type of players, the same format. Everything is around Harry Kane. Yes, he's a great player. Nobody can dispute it. But surely the manager, if the managers, like, for instance, with Portugal, can put...
Ronaldo.
Manager of Portugal can put Ronaldo on the bench. I do not understand how Harry Kane is constantly the figurehead, no matter how he plays. Whether
you know why?
Bad, he's never.
You know, Gareth. I'm sorry, Gareth. Cornelius. You know why?
Why, man?
Because he's an unbelievable player.
Not only that as well. When you look at the difference between him and Ronaldo, Harry Kane doesn't make your team weaker at the minute, and that's no disrespect to Ronaldo, but he's just not what he once was. But in the World Cup, England still played well with Kane. I think Kane played well against France. He rolled it with Upamecano a couple of times, scored a good penalty. I know he missed one.
And also, if I could roll back time for that second penalty, knowing what I know, and they went, who do you want to take it? I'd still pick Kane.
Yeah, me too.
Kane takes every penalty for England. He's probably the best penalty taker in England.
No.
You're going to say Ivan Toney?
Well, obviously, he hasn't missed.
Okay, but Ivan Toney's not taken him at that level before.
I get it, but what you talk about penalties, he's probably not. But you're right.
He has missed one, Ivan Toney, hasn't he?
You're back in 2005.
So he has missed.
But
my point is, if I could roll back time, I'd still get Harry Kane to step up.
Yeah, me too, because he is England's talisman.
Yeah. Nick's up next. Hello, Nick.
Hi guys, how you doing?
Well, good. How are you?
I'm all good. I just wanted to say there's a lot of criticism of Gareth Southgate going about at the minute, and I think it's wholly undeserved.
Okay, why?
I think what that guy's done for English football in general in the last however long he's been in charge is just been absolutely incredible. He's the most successful manager since Sir Alf Ramsey.
Well, there's no success. He hasn't won anything.
Whilst I agree with that, you've got to think that it's not necessarily all about winning the competitions. What he's done, he's made the press fall in love with the English team again. He's made an awful lot of the fans fall in love with the English team again. You know, people that I speak to that don't normally watch football are really invested in what England are doing.
I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying, Nick. Let me ask you this question: would a better manager have had more of a chance of winning that game against France at the weekend?
Yeah, I agree. So this is what I'm saying. I think although Gareth has taken us to a certain point, I think it is time for a change. And I think maybe, you know...
Oh, you've just been backing him for the last 45 seconds.
You come on, your opening gag was, I don't get why everyone wants him out. And then Nick, the Reading fan's like, I want him out, don't get me wrong.
No, I think he's done an incredible job, but I think he's maybe taken the team as...
Do you want to sack him, Nick?
As far as he can take him.
Do you want to sack him?
I think we should let him walk away gracefully.
Do you want to sack him? You're in charge of the FA. Do you want to sack him?
If I had to make that decision, I think I'd make a change, yeah.
So would you sack him?
Yeah, I would, yeah.
Right, okay.
Love that, Nick. Nick's been 45 seconds. I can't take it.
Nick, you've just sacked him, Nick. You've just given him his P45. Keep your calls coming in, 03717 223344.